Hi everybody, welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. Well, October is coming to an end, and I thought I would finish it off by creating one last fun little collage for my Rolodex that I have and I have been working on. So I'd love to have you stick around. And I have no idea what I'm going to do. All I know is I'm going to use this paper here from Holtz. This is some tissue paper. I don't often work with tissue paper, so I'm not sure how I'm going to roll with this. These are little pieces of ephemera from Holtz. I want to use this eye. And I want to use this crow because we all know that crows are part of Halloween. The other thing I pulled is some Ranger Inks Distressed Fired Brick and Aged Mahogany. I want to put some of that on the background, I think. I have my gesso because I think I'm going to have to put this down with gesso. And I think that is it. I'm going to get a scrap paper, which I haven't pulled yet, because I'm going to have to, here's the scrap here. Let's see here, what have we got? Oh, an old receipt from my glaucoma doctor. So I can use this to do whatever I have to do on. And I already have the back stamped because I wasn't sure how long this was going to take to dry. And I'm just going to play. So I'd love to have you stick around and watch me. I want to thank everyone for joining in. I really enjoy, I've had some new gals leave comments, and I love hearing from anyone that's new that I haven't chatted with in the past. So thank you for that, because I'd like to know if you're here or not. You don't have to leave a long message. Just a hi, how are you? Watched your video. That's great. For all my returning gals and gents, thank you very much. And a shout out to my patrons over on my Patreon who support me not only here but over there. So let's see here. I've got my woolly sweater on this morning because it's quite chilly here, but the sun is out. It's beautiful. So I don't mind. I kind of have an idea. I'm picturing how I want to do this in my head. I just don't know as far as the ink and the coloring if I'm going to achieve it, but I'm going to try. I don't know whether I should leave the background plain and just do some hints of color around here, or if I should do... I guess I could try it both ways. I could do the back of the card with the ink, and then if I don't like that, I'll grab another Rolodex card and leave it blank. So you just got to try, right? Can't be afraid to try. So let's see. The fire brick, I'm going to see. I think I'll put the fire brick here. A little bit there, and I'll put this is the aged mahogany. The fire brick will be on this side. I think this is a little more red. And I'm going to add a little bit of water to each of these. Okay. And I'll just brush that off there. So you can see this is a little redder. A little brighter red. Okay, and I think what I might want to do is I may want to, I've already you see I put on here creepy. I may want to just put this on here like that to soak up some of, yeah, that's perfect. And I just want to have it running down, kind of like blood. And I'm going to set this aside. I think this might be good because I really want to have the red around the eyes. And I think that will be just fine. I didn't want it too bright. Didn't really know how bright I wanted it, but we're going to do that. And then here, yeah, I think that'll be okay. Then if I need to add a little bit more strength around, I want a little bit more red around this eye here, but I do like the red in the background. So I just want to put a little bit of gesso on the back of here. And I have to be careful because I have to put that eye underneath here. So maybe if I get the bottom part done, then I can work with the top part after. And I put a little bit of water on this brush because I didn't want the gesso to be so thick. Let's put this right here like that. And then what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to wait to tear this off before, if I don't tear it ahead of time. We're going to get this down. And it sounds like, in my last videos, I did ask about, you know, what you would like to see in November and such. And I mentioned the journal I want to make for the Christmas journal for my daughter-in-law. So some people are excited about that. I mentioned Christmas cards. So I think, like I said, November, we're just going to go right into Christmas because of my December schedule. So get ready for that. And I think that will also help me get back in the mood. To finish my house, my Christmas house over on Patreon that I started. I wanted to do that Christmas in July, and I just got busy with other things, and so I never finished that, unfortunately. So I'll be anxious to work on that, and then I'll be more in the Christmas spirit. And I don't think we're putting anything else under here, so I can go ahead and get this down. All right, and then now we're going to, I want to tear this here like this. I want to use that side on the other side, so I'm not going to rip it that way. This is where it was the water. And this is okay. I don't care if it's like this because it's supposed to be creepy, and I am going to let this part dry a little bit more before I go in there and take that off. This I will just snip off here. Okay. So there is our little Rolodex card so far, and I'm going to put some of this on there. And I think maybe I'll step away and I will put my heat gun to this. And let this dry. And then we can come back. This is just going to be a quick little, one. So I'm going to get my heat gun on this. I will have opened this up here, and then we're almost done and we'll finish up. All right, so I dried this, took care of all of this here. Now we're going to add, this is so dark here. I'm almost tempted to take some of this. Look at the, can you see the glitter? I don't know if you can see the glitter. I have glitter in there. I must have done something that, I'll add a little bit of, I don't know if I can change this up a little bit with the red going around here, but probably not. But I want to put that right there. And you know what? I think once I get it down, I'm going to use my stickles, or not my stickles. What is this called? Well, I've got a couple here. I have my metallic marker. Maybe I could outline that a little bit. My Wink of Stella. This is gold. I don't know if I want to use gold. I don't know where my other Wink of Stellas went to. I had a silver one. Might be in with my, I might have that over in another project. Here's a jelly roll. Is this a glitter or what is this? Oh, it's like a white. Maybe I could use a little bit of that. All right. All right, so we are going to get this on here, but I did want to, and I already have it glued down. I have a little orange pumpkin, and what did I do with it? All right, I found them, but I have these little tiny circles, and I thought I would put this little pumpkin face right in here like that. And then I can put that right around there like that. So that did work out. Didn't mess that up. So I think today I'm going to get outside a little bit and take a look at the trees to see how many leaves have fallen down and if the fall cleanup can start, because there's no sense of doing a fall cleanup. I've got a lot of trees, maple trees and elms and pin oaks and such on our property, that you just get one area cleaned up, and then the next area, you know, you could have it cleaned up, and 2 hours later, there would be so many trees that would be back down. It looked like you have done absolutely nothing. So this is my, I don't understand these things here. They're all starting to kind of come apart on me. I think this is my, I did find the little glittery here for the Winkostella. I'm going to put some on this guy here to make him shimmer and shine a little bit more. If you don't have these Winkostellas, they are good. I mean, they do add a little bit of shimmer and shine. And these are nice to use, like if you have a Christmas card or something you're working on and you have snowflakes, you can add a little bit to them. I don't think that goes on there. No, that doesn't. Oh, that goes in the... I'm just going to add a little bit of gold to this as well. Just make him stand out and glitter a little bit more. A little shine and sheen. All right, so that's done. I'd like to add a little bit more red around here. And I want it a little more concentrated. I should probably use a regular tiny little brush, paintbrush, because I want to add just a little bit on this rolled up spot. All right, so I have a really fine little tiny brush. I'll just take a little bit here. And I'm going to go back. Where is... See if I can take a little more concentrate there. And a little bit up around there. I think it looks like it's got a little bloodshot eye around there. Okay. All right. All right, so I just have one more thing to add to that. And it was here. My desk is a mess. What the heck did I do with that? See, this is when you have all these little tiny pieces on your desk. It is like, okay, I know it's here. All right, I found my little piece, but I don't want to put it up here anymore. I think that would just take away from the eyes and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it really simple, and I'm just going to take some of this paper. I looked to see some of the words on here. I like the bones and nerves. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to put this at the top. I'm going to put right there the bones and the blood. We're gonna, I think that's a little more effective, and it just goes with what we've been doing. So we're gonna get this on here. this right about here. And we're just going to rip that right there like that. Put a little bit of this over here just to tone it down a little bit. And that, I think, is much better. So that is my Rolodex card for this Halloween season. And I think now Halloween has come and gone, and we can move on to some fun other, not that this wasn't fun, projects. So, and the back, as like I said, is creepy because this is creepy. So I hope you all enjoyed this little Rolodex card to add to my collection. Let me know if you are still working on Rolodex cards as well. And again, if you make them according to the season or your mood, or if you have a special event in your life that you want to remember. I just think that these are so much fun that you can go back and maybe the beginning of, maybe in January, we can go back and take a look at the Rolodex cards I made in 24, and then we will continue in 25. It's always nice to go back to see what you've done and maybe how you've evolved, if you've changed your style or whatever it may be. So thank you again, everyone, for joining in. I hope you have a fantastic week and many days after that. So I will see you in my next video. Okay, everybody. Bye-bye.